Okay, so this is the first episode of Extreme Marketing Makeover. I am Seth Green. I am the founder of Market Domination LLC. And the purpose of this show is sort of a couple reasons. One is to document our process of how we get results for our clients, how we double their sales in 12 months, so that one, you can do the same thing for your clients if you are a fellow marketer, or outsource that work to us. If when you see how much work we do, you don't want to do it yourself. And two, for training purposes, so all future employees and team members will be watching this show too, so that they can learn where they fit in. So today is our first episode, so we apologize for the rough version of it. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go around the table of the people who are here today. There are a lot more people who work for us, they're just not all here in this physical location. So in future parts, we may be doing episodes in our other offices around the country. So we're going to introduce ourselves with who we are, what we're doing, and we are also doing work with Sally Hogshead, the Fascinate marketing system. So if we're going to introduce ourselves also with our personality type and our triggers, because I think that's pretty interesting stuff too. So I'm Seth Green, I am the founder. I am also, so I do everything and help other people do everything. And I am the change agent. My primary trigger is power. My secondary trigger is rebellion, and my dormant trigger is trust.
I'm Bruce Corris. I'm the COO. I'm the yin, his yang, basically. I do everything that he doesn't want to do, basically.
Well, that's not true. I do it anyway. Right. You shouldn't say that I don't want to do it. It's right. You're quarterbacking everybody, right?
Yes. And I'm the rock star. And
it's a personality type.
Personality. Although, well, that's a whole other story.
Yes.
But I'm the rock star. Rebellion and passion are the big ones for me, and I don't really remember the dormant one because I don't care. It's dormant.
Okay.
My name is Kristen Watt, and I am a social media account manager. So I just kind of handle little tasks here and there for different clients. I am the authentic, with a primary in trust and a secondary in passion.
Kristen is underestimating herself and being self-deprecating. She does a whole lot more than little tasks here and there. She is a vital cog in our wheel. She does a lot more than social media, but I haven't come up with a better title for her yet. So she does do social media stuff for our clients. She also does infusion for our clients. She also does everything else we can come up with for her to do, but that was the sexiest title I could come up with at the moment. So we may be changing that later.
Alright, I'm Dan Gerritsen. Apparently I am the victor. My triggers are prestige, power, and then alarm. I do social media, a lot of other stuff too, some diffusion work, audio editing, and then in the future we'll see what else we can bring on board here.
Yes, okay. So what we're going to talk about today is you are going to watch, literally, a launch. Today is the launch of one of our clients, which is Lancaster Self-Storage. So this is Extreme Marketing Makeover, so you can see the before and after. Some of the things that are missing from their current website online presence is they were missing an irresistible free offer. They were missing lead capture with automated multimedia follow-up. They were missing a coordinated social media presence. They were missing video marketing, article marketing, blog marketing, in short, almost everything we do. So rather than try and change their existing website, one of the things that we preach here at Market Domination is we build you a completely separate automated marketing funnel. So you keep your existing website, your existing social media, we build you a new one, and then when ours delivers what it's supposed to and surpasses yours, you then have a choice as to whether or not you want to get rid of your old stuff and keep ours or keep them both. So Lancaster Self-Storage was their original website, which we left alone, and we created TheBuffaloStorage.com, and you can go check out, which you will see has a irresistible free offer, which is
The Consumer Guide to Self-Storage, protecting your property and your peace of mind.
correct. So it is an ebook that they can download immediately that will then tell them everything that they need to know about self-storage, questions they should be asking, what makes, in this case, Lancaster Self-Storage different, what differentiates them from the competitors in the marketplace, and how the only logical possible conclusion you could come to at the end of that ebook is you got to go with Lancaster self-storage and not anybody else.
It's very much beneficial information for the
Right.
consumer, hence the consumer guide title,
Yes, it's educating them.
with grand reinforcement along the way.
Yes. That guide was developed out of us asking the client our homework questions to get everything they know about storage and things they take for granted that they've forgotten about, that the consumer doesn't know, out of their head, and then put it on paper into the consumer guide. So they went through an automated process getting our homework assignments, which then they answered those questions, and then our team turned that into the ebook. I believe Luca did the graphic design on that ebook. Luca is not physically here today, but he and several of our other graphic designers will be in future episodes. So it is an ebook. We then turn that homework into blog posts, which are on the website. We turn them into articles. We also did, Sarah, our videographer, is not physically here today. She's the head of our video production department. We stole her away from MTV in New York. And she did a video shoot with them, and our first video shoot resulted in 23 videos. You will see these videos. These videos, you do not have to shoot Ben-Hur or Avatar. They are 2 to 3 minutes, usually at the most, and answering questions, giving consumer educational information. And those videos, articles, blog posts, social media posts, all of them are like giant spokes in a wheel, driving to the hub of a wheel, which is getting people to come to the lead generation website, opt in for the consumer guide, where they get an Infusionsoft follow-up sequence that takes them to ultimately get into the physical location and buy storage at Lancaster Self-Storage. So what the launch that we're going to do today is we have all that stuff that has to be coordinated. So the website is live.
Website
is live. Infusionsoft follow-up sequence is live. Everything works. We've tested it.
Yes.
Okay.
Tested all the links, everything.
Everything works. Beautiful. Okay. So we are going, Kristen is going to start by launching the videos today. We want to check before we launch that the YouTube channel has the right description of every video and the right tags. And then we're going to get Kristen the description and the tags for Traffic Geyser. She uses Traffic Geyser to blast out the videos. That is the software we use for our video marketing. The virtue of Traffic Geyser is you upload, let's say, one video, and it puts it on, it distributes it to 20 PageRank1 video sharing sites. So every video gets you 20 PageRank1 links back to your site or your client site. So in this case, we've got 23 videos, so I believe that's 460 PageRank1 links back to their site, which will get them rapid first page Google ranking. So Kristen's going to blast out 2 videos a day until she runs out of videos. At the same time, she has all of the blog posts. So each blog, you're going to put out one blog post a day. You're going to take it off the website and put it in Blog Geyser, and blast out a blog post that way. When you run out of videos and you run out of blog posts, then you're going to use those blog posts as articles and put them through Article Geyser, so they go to the article site as opposed to a blog site. Then Dan is going to take each video and make it a social media post. So on Facebook, there's going to be, on their Facebook page every day, there's going to be a different video. Then when he runs out of videos, he's got a whole bunch of blog posts that Facebook will have a sentence or two and then a link to the blog where they go read it. When he runs out of blog posts, he'll write them as articles. All of the frequently asked questions and should ask questions, again, he's got based on the client doing their homework, he's got all of that content. So we're blasting out videos, blog posts, articles, and social media posts all at the same time, all driving traffic back to their original site that we built for them in order to build their list of people who are interested in what they have to say. We will also run traffic, by buying Facebook ads and YouTube ads and Google AdWords ads. Again, all driving traffic, all of these different ways, driving in to our spider at the center of the spider web to capture those people and turn them out the other end as paying customers. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do at the moment. That is the first wave. We're also doing email marketing for them to their house email list once we get it. And again, to drive traffic. The way we're working around that, because what they've been doing is they have their email list is in Outlook. And they've been sending, I think they've been like blind carbon copying 50 people or whatever at 100 people at a time. And doing 10 or 20 of those to get to everybody on their list, which is not what Outlook is designed for. Outlook is designed for one-to-one email, not one-to-many. However, because these people aren't used to getting marketing emails necessarily of the kind that we send, we are going to be renting a Constant Contact account and uploading that list from Outlook into Constant Contact, and then sending marketing emails from Constant Contact. The reason we're using Constant Contact and not Infusion for this, I prefer to use Infusion, but the problem is these people aren't used to getting marketing emails, so they may opt out or spam complain. If they're going to spam complain, I would rather it kills the Constant Contact account, which I could cancel one day and start another one another day, than risk losing Infusion, which actually processes the money, which is too important to mess around with. So we will soon have Constant Contact up and start that email marketing process as well. So that is the start of phase 1 of their launch. We will also, as we get into it, you will see us do social media contests that Dan will be building. You will see us doing press releases, trying to get them on the local news. You will see a whole bunch of stuff all coordinated together, all designed to build their list of prospects that ultimately end up buying for them. Questions?
Nope.
No.
We're good.
We're good.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Okay,
So
so
what a rock star would say.
ready to rock and roll, as my rock star says. Great. All right, so we're pushing the trigger and saying, okay, we're launching them today.
When did you
We-
first meet with them, with Buffalo Self Storage?
Months ago.
Months ago.
Months
And
ago.
It's taken months to put everything together and get ready to actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, we had 2 or 3 meetings that were our sales process before they came on board as a client, and then they got 30 days of homework from us that probably took them back and forth, again, including the video shoots, 3 or 4 months to get
Well,
done.
lots of times the homework, there you reach a point where they say, I'm having trouble with this. And then that's when usually I end up going out and sitting down and saying, okay, here's the question. Here's what you're trying to come up with. And the light bulb goes off and, oh, now I got it. And then they go back in. Sometimes what happens is people get halfway through the homework process and we meet with them and they say, wait a minute, now I get it. And they go back and do it all over again because now they're thinking, I know how to do this now. And now I know where we're going with this. And we shift direction sometimes. We totally shift direction with some of these people too.
Yes, you're going to see that. Actually, I think later what we'll do, we have Quad B, a local web design firm coming in, and we're doing marketing for them. Why would we do marketing for a web design firm when we technically do web design? They do web design better than we do. We build what I would affectionately refer to as ugly lead generation sites. As you can, I call them ugly if you look at thebuffalostorage.com. Versus something like Quad B will build, which we'll show you later. Theirs are a lot more visually attractive and have a lot more bells and whistles on them. Ours aren't designed. The primary goal of our online presence that we build is not to look good, it's to make you money. It's to get you sales and build your list. So it's designed to pull that off as opposed to be something that you'd be proud to show your wife, look how cool this is. So we will be showing that later, and I think this is their second time going through the homework, because they've revised as they went through the process, they got ideas and then decided to go back and do it all over again. We have that come up with another client that we'll be showing you, Silver Grove Financial, which started out doing one type of financial services offering, and then by the time they got done with everything, completely changed gears. So we'll show you, because the questions that we ask in our homework process get you to think about your business in a way that you probably haven't before. Maybe you've been meaning to, maybe you've heard that you should think about your business in these ways and ask yourself these questions, but you haven't gotten around to it. And going through our process sort of forces that to happen, which, we have testimonials on our website where at ultimatemarketingmagician.com, where we have clients who got more business before our marketing ever launched, simply because they started thinking about their business differently and talking about their business differently, and it resulted in more, higher, bigger sales before they ever got an actual marketing collateral designed by us. So that part is really important. I'm glad you brought that up. Any questions on Buffalo Self Storage?
Nope.
Everybody's good. Okay.
Good to go. It's easy.
Okay. I'm going to tell people that it's really hard. It's just easy because we've got a process built for it.
Systems. We've
System.
built the
It's easy because
system.
it's set up.
Yes, because there's a 133-step process that's already built.
Well, what we like to tell people is when I meet with them and say, you know, this is what we do, and they say, well, you know, I can do this, but I can do that. And I say, yeah, but do you have the time to do it? Do you have the creativity to do it? Do you have the knowledge to do it so that it gets to the right places?
In the next episode, you will see us, we'll go through different clients every day, every episode of here's what we're doing for them, or here's what we've done for them, here's what we're working on, here's how we're building it, here's how we're pulling it all off. We are also going to have some in-house sales contests every month and sales incentives for our team members to bring on business and get paid even more money, which we'll go into further detail in another session. I think that will wrap up the first part of our first episode. We'll do Quad B later today, and then we'll make sure you stay tuned for more marketing ideas, tips, tricks, and watch how we work our magic, and we'll see you on the next episode.